All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into another video with Gamecock Chuck. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, comment, subscribe, hype this video. Let's go. Let's get this channel growing. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in, that has subscribed, has liked my videos. If you agree with me, you agree with me. If not, that's fine. That's what this platform is for. It's for everybody's opinion to be heard. And that's why I do these videos, okay? If you don't agree, like I said, you can either do a couple things. You can hit the thumbs down. You can keep swiping. You can leave a comment in there, whether you disagree or not. It's all appreciated so much. Just interaction is very welcome. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. Like I said, everybody has an opinion. These are mine. These are my opinions and my opinions only. The ones that agree, I appreciate you guys rocking with me and hanging out with me and everything throughout the football season. But let's go ahead and get into it. Man, you know, wake up this morning. We got a win yesterday. We got a win, albeit it was against a Sun Belt team, a 6-4 at the time, now 6-5. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. South Carolina dismantled them, destroyed. Whatever words you want to use in front of that. To take care of the Chanticleers, 51-7 yesterday. And like I said, I woke up this morning. I was already in a great mood anyway. I was in a great mood anyway because, you know, I expected that. Okay, I expected the Gamecocks to go out there and throttle them and give them the business and beat them pretty handily. And that's what they did from the opening play. Big 75, I think it was 75-yard little, I guess, wide receiver screen to Jaden Sellers. Took it to the house, and it was on from there. But like I said, I woke up, and first thing you see on Facebook and on these social media sites is how well Mike Furrey has done. And you got some Gamecocks, man, a good majority of them, okay? A wide majority of them are the sunshine pumping YouTubers that they already crowned Mike Furrey the new OC. They already got confidence in him. They like him. They pumping up him for the promotion from interim offensive coordinator, interim play caller, I guess you could say, to being the new offensive coordinator. And you don't get on there and argue with them because, I mean, it's like beating your head up against the wall when you're talking to these fans, because no matter what you say, it's not going to change their mind, okay? It's not going to change their mind. They're going to tell you how stupid you are. They're going to tell you that you're not really a fan. Go cheer for Clemson. Go find another team. They figure their opinion is the only opinion out there in Gamecock Nation. And that's not how I am. If you have a different opinion, that is fine. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, okay? Just because I disagree with you, that don't mean anything, okay? I've been a Gamecock fan for a good 35 to 40 years. I can't remember exactly when I first started watching them, but I'm 51, getting ready to be 52 years old. Been watching them, been around, been seeing the good days and the bad days, the good years, whatever, the good games, the bad games. And so I've been around a little bit, okay? Just because I've seen all that, and maybe some fans that have not, they're kind of newer, younger, whatever. I'm not going to bash them because their opinion is different than mine, okay? That's not how I am. I value everybody's thoughts and everybody's opinions. And like I said, we may not agree, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But some of these, like I said, some of these fans have already crowned Mike Furrey as the new offensive coordinator. They like what he's done. They pumped it. They've been pumping their chest, talking about he put up 30 points against Texas A&M in the first half. Albeit, you know, if they knew how to do, or they knew how the point system worked, 23 points was offensively. Okay, defensively was 7, so he did not get 30 points. His offense did not put up 30 points in the first game. They only put up 23. Now, yes, they did put up 51 this past weekend or yesterday against Sun Belt team, Coastal Carolina. So, I mean, can't take nothing there. Can't say anything about that. They did put up 51, added some new play, look like some newer plays, some wrinkles here or there, and they, like I said, they went off and destroyed Coastal Carolina, which they should have. I mean, anybody with two eyeballs and common sense would have told you that that game probably wasn't going to be that close from the start, and it wasn't. It wasn't, okay. But like I said, there's fans out there that's saying that he's done good, that he's got the team rocking and rolling offensively, and they like him, and they want. I've even read where some of them say, let's go ahead and promote him. Let's go ahead and cut to the chase and promote him. I've seen people argue back and forth with him, say, basically the same argument I had about the Texas A&M game. Yeah, he put up 30 points the first half, but guess what he did the second half? Nothing. He got shut out, a goose egg. And then you got people coming back on that comment. Well, you can't expect the players to learn a new playbook, within a week. Well, that just goes to show you how lost some of these fans are. Because if you listen to the press conference and stuff, Mike Furrey himself said that it wasn't a new playbook. He just added some wrinkles, just added a little bit of wrinkles to each play to make it a little different. Not much. So it wasn't like he had a drastic overhaul of the playbook and brought his in or found one on Amazon or something like that and ordered it or started designing plays once he got tagged as the play caller. That's not how it happened. He basically took what they were already using and just added a little wrinkle to each play, and that's what it was. It wasn't like he had a whole new playbook. So if you're going to argue the fact that these players can't grasp a new playbook when there wasn't indeed a new playbook, that's just going to show you that you basically watch Saturdays and that's about it. You don't watch the press conferences. You don't listen to what the coaches have to say on Tuesday and Wednesday when they give their press conferences leading up to the upcoming weekend's game. So pay more attention. That's all I'm going to say. Pay more attention and listen to what they actually say. And I don't get everything either, so I may miss something too. So I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not saying I'm right in everything, but I miss things as well along the way. But like I said, you got these fans that just all of a sudden want to go ahead and crown him the new OC, and that's not where we need to go. That is not where this team needs to go, in my opinion. Like I said, these are my opinions. I think South Carolina, I think Coach Beamer, this is a very pivotal hire that he's getting ready to make once the season ends. It's going to be a make or break hire for this guy, for him. If he don't get it right this time, he's not going to be the head coach any longer at South Carolina. Now, I got nothing against Coach Beamer. I want to see him successful. I wanted to see him be here for a while, but you got to be realistic. You got to be honest with yourself. Okay, if he's not getting the job done and he's not meeting expectations or exceeding them, then we don't need to have him around. Same goes with any coach on the staff or any other program in our athletics. Okay, if the coach is not working out, we need to get rid of him. If for some reason Dawn Staley is not working out, we need to get rid of her. Now, don't go putting this all over social media. The Gamecock Chuck said that we need to get rid of Dawn Staley, because hell no, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if she did not work out, yeah, move on. Find somebody else, okay? But you got to make sure, or we got to change our expectations, okay? We got to change our expectations for this football program. The days of bringing in a coach and giving him 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, whatever it is, 4 years, whatever, them days are over now, okay? You got a little grace period in getting your program right, because you got the NIL, okay? You're paying players now. You can go out and buy players, get the ones you want in there. You also got the transfer portal, where there's always somebody getting in and out of the transfer portal. So this is where you build your roster. This is where you can build your roster with the NIL money and get the players that you want on your roster that fit your system. So, and that's where we are now. So the 4 or 5 rebuilding years, them's out the windows now. Them's out the window now. Okay, this is a build your team and win now mentality. Okay, and that's the way Gamecock Nation needs to start thinking. Okay, they need to start thinking that way. No more, let's give him one more year. Because guess what? We've been saying that for, God, as long as I can remember. And like I said, I'm almost 52. I don't have many more years. I don't know about you guys. So we need to buck up and raise the expectations in Columbia. And it starts with like I said, with Coach Beamer, he needs to start raising the expectation. No more, let's just go win 6 games. Let's go to a bowl game. Let's beat Clemson. That should not be the expectation every year. It should be get to Atlanta, get to the college football playoffs. That's where it should be, okay? But like I said, a lot of fans want Furrey to be offensive coordinator. I want Beamer to go out and do his due diligence and interview great candidates that have a college offensive coordinator background. No more of this pro-style NFL stuff. I'm tired of seeing it. But he needs to go out and get the right guy to make his job easier and keep him here if that's what he really, really wants to do. So with that being said, let me know what y'all want. Let me know what y'all think of Furrey, who y'all want Beamer to hire. If y'all want him to go after a pro style or a college or promote Furrey, let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe because we're building this thing, and I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Y'all have a blessed one.